Hi there, welcome to my channel where I dive into fascinating economic trends and analyze their impact on society. This video is sponsored by Momoretsoch Tech and Tools. The Big Mac Index is a light-hearted but surprisingly informative economic indicator that compares the price of a Big Mac hamburger sold by McDonald's restaurants around the world. The index is based on the concept of purchasing power parity, PPP, which suggests that in the long run, identical goods should have the same price in different countries once their exchange rates are taken into account. Before I continue, however, do visit our website where I curate news and publications from international financial organizations and world central banks. Topics cover a wide range of financial and economic issues that affect individual countries or the world economy. For instance, COVID-19, inflation, or the war in Ukraine. Please also subscribe to this channel and be informed whenever we publish a new video. The Big Mac Index was created by The Economist magazine in 1986, and it has been published annually ever since. To calculate the index, The Economist compares the price of a Big Mac in different countries to the price of a Big Mac in the United States, which is used as the base country. The index then calculates an implied exchange rate for each country, which is the exchange rate that would make the price of a Big Mac the same in both countries. The index is based on the concept of purchasing power parity, which suggests that in the long run, identical goods should have the same price in different countries once their exchange rates are considered. The Big Mac Index is a useful tool for understanding exchange rates and economic power. If the price of a Big Mac in a particular country is significantly higher than the calculated index price, it suggests that the local currency is overvalued. This means that the country's currency is relatively strong compared to the benchmark, making its exports more expensive and imports cheaper. Overvalued currencies can reduce a nation's competitiveness in the global market. Conversely, if the price of a Big Mac is significantly lower than the index's calculated price, it implies that the local currency is undervalued. An undervalued currency makes a country's exports more attractive due to their lower prices, but it also makes imports more expensive. This can boost a country's economic power in terms of international trade. For example, as of August 2023, a Big Mac costs $5.58 in the United States. In Switzerland, a Big Mac costs 6.70 Swiss francs. According to the Big Mac Index, the implied exchange rate between the US dollar and the Swiss franc is 1.20 Swiss franc to the US dollar. This means that the Swiss franc is overvalued relative to the US dollar, and that goods and services in Switzerland are more expensive than in the United States. Here is a table of the top 10 countries with the highest Big Mac Index as of July 2023. As you can see, the top 10 countries with the highest Big Mac Index are also called developed countries with strong economies. This suggests that the Big Mac Index is a good measure of economic power. Investors can use the Big Mac Index to identify investment opportunities. For example, an investor might choose to invest in a country with an undervalued currency because the currency is expected to appreciate over time. The Big Mac Index is not without its limitations. It is important to note that the Big Mac Index is just a single data point, and it should not be used to make investment decisions in isolation. The Big Mac Index does not take into account all of the factors that affect exchange rates, such as interest rates, inflation, and political stability. Despite its limitations, the Big Mac Index is a useful tool for understanding exchange rates and economic power. It is a simple yet informative way to compare the cost of living in different countries and to identify undervalued and overvalued currencies. To recap, the Big Mac Index is a fun and easy way to learn about economics. It can help you understand how exchange rates work and how they affect the cost of living in different countries. It can also help you identify investment opportunities. While the Big Mac Index is not a perfect measure of economic power, it is a useful tool for making comparisons between countries. It is also a good way to start thinking about the relationship between exchange rates and the cost of living. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this analysis insightful. If you did, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of economics.